What's up, guys? We're back, and we're going to keep doing the story stuff. I think I'm almost to the end of this campaign, so that'll be nice. And I think, what is this, the 100-Year War? Yeah, so we're almost there.
After England defeated the French at the Battle of Bremule, Normandy was back in King Henry's hands. But 1 year later, his good fortune turned to tragedy. In 1120, his son and heir William Adelin died in a shipwreck. The future of Henry I's kingdom was in jeopardy. Henry desperately needed a new heir. With no legitimate sons left alive, he broke with tradition and chose his daughter, Matilda. Henry forced his barons to swear an oath to accept Matilda as queen. But when the king died, they broke their promise. England would not be ruled by a woman. Matilda's cousin Stephen saw his chance and claimed the throne. The crisis moved to the capital. At Westminster Abbey, Stephen was crowned king, but Matilda wanted what was hers. She was also lining up powerful supporters who would fight Stephen for her right to rule. Their conflict engulfed England in civil war. Fighting raged throughout the land. In 1141, everything focused on one of the kingdom's most strategic cities, Lincoln.
I know we already showed all this stuff yesterday, but just
Matilda's allies had commandeered the castle. But King Stephen was determined to take it back. He besieged the castle. Stalemate. As dawn broke on February the 2nd, everything was about to change.
This stuff's still so cool to me.
Matilda's half-brother, Robert of Gloucester, raced to break the siege. As Robert's forces approached Lincoln, Stephen's army turned away from the castle to face them. Robert could win Matilda the crown, but only if his army could win the day.
Like having a little live action while showing off the fucking olds. Or I guess the soldiers fucking fighting on that. It's cool. Man, I really wish I played these games so long ago. I probably would have loved these. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I've been playing just little skirmishes and stuff to try to get better at it. Well, we'll see if that's going to pay off. I'm still sadly one of those players that has to slowly build up. I can't do super aggressive. It's weird because it's total opposite of how I play in fighting games.
Robert of Gloucester's forces approached Lincoln. Their task, to liberate the castle from King Stephen's siege. While behind Lincoln's walls, troops loyal to Matilda held the castle for the Empress. First, Robert's forces would stage an ambush to prevent enemy reinforcements from joining with King Stephen's army. Robert's men concealed themselves in a sheltered grove and lay in wait for the enemy.
Ich suche Hesse
Oh
Alliata.
my god.
What bearth in Heston? Ich forstet in Hess. Jerwe for blood on Baal.
Fenders! Isana nearby!
Scouts, actually. I'll leave the scouts to be in there.
Robert defeated the first column of Stephen's reinforcements, but he knew more were on the way.
Ich suche Hesse Alliata. Ich tue so, du hättest. Ich will Helden her.
This is probably still a terrible spot to be in. I probably should have went to the other ambush site.
What bearth in Heston?
Archers.
Ich habe found the foe!
With more of Stephen's reinforcements eliminated, Robert was steadily undermining the siege.
Hesse shouldn't be here. Ich obey thine Hess. Here we gan. Weben gangande. Ich obey thine Hess. Ich so Hesse Alliata. Ich fortheth in Hess.
I think it's coming up this road.
Scouter, ready to read. I'll do that.
What wilt thou?
Ah, shit. Well,
Ich so Hesse Alliata. Avoid it! Man of
yeah, it's going bad. It's going bad. I lost a lot more soldiers than I needed to. This garrison.
Robert's men decimated King Stephen's reinforcements and were poised to break the siege. Continuing the push towards Lincoln, Robert sent in a large company of reinforcements to aid his vanguard. To further weaken the siege, Robert would need to cut off Stephen's supplies. He targeted the nearby market town.
I'll do that.
What's that?
Woman of armies, a cretted for store. Aye. Jonas, jag är done.
Presset jag Arway man. With a shullen we gan.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get these guys all.
Tulkas, jag följer hästens.
Scouters, isam scouters, readeth uta.
Let's scout ahead real fast.
Doende mi duty. Ich habe found the foe. Het wele beodon. Polwende di hesta.
Okay, so there's those right there.
Kiereth Hestus. Steppeth to him, Arway men. Men of armies obedient. Men of armies, women for Hestes cometh, Arway men. Heriende Hestes nu. And Swethan, yes. It cannot do.
At least in this one.
Rallying to Matilda's cause, a large group of knights arrived at Lincoln to bolster Robert's army. With the market town in ruins, King Stephen's supplies began to dwindle.
Alright, got that going for us.
Robert received word that Welsh troops under Matilda's banner were en route to join forces with him. But King Stephen had the roads to Lincoln heavily guarded, and the route was not without risk, even for the hardy Welshmen.
Het wele beodon.
Athel Canitas for Arneth, Mr. Athel Canitas.
Scouters, he ready for Hester. Wait, here a reader, Scouters.
Freckes Hark. Du Heste, nu Dan. Cometh on.
Nu, Tulkes, set it ya.
Making their way to Lincoln, Matilda's Welsh allies were ambushed by the king's soldiers. Robert's men would need to aid the Welsh if they wanted their help in breaking the siege.
Take care of the archers for him.
Joining forces on the road to Lincoln, Matilda's allied troops made for the castle to lift the siege.
Okay, where's my scouts?
Scouter, ik will do that. Where reader? Readeth outside, Scouters.
Look at you be thee ready, Freckes. Tendente to servant.
Probably want to go that way.
Will you Sulichka polwende di Hesta? Doende mi duty.
Robert's forces spotted a large detachment of Stephen's soldiers guarding the castle gates. If they hoped to liberate Lincoln, they would need to break the blockade and rout the army.
seat of justice.
Kus ik doe dat. Wie dan de zwaait?
Ich habe Banden verboten!
Just let them go.
Alle swin.
Certes, sentiment minueques.
These guys. Oh, I lost all my scouts, so that's unfortunate.
Robert's forces scattered the king's army, leaving the gates to the castle unguarded.
We shall lay it out.
Alright.
Mean a word. Sir.
That going for us.
Robert's men finally united with Lincoln's garrison. They could now use the castle to strengthen their army. To lift the siege, they needed to destroy the enemy camps surrounding the castle.
Oh, do I get fucking everything in here? Probably need some more spearmen. What else do we got? Yeah, there's villagers already. Not much else that we can make.
Speramen Yara.
What else could I do here?
Something to Shetan.
Oh, I probably should go heal my units, actually.
Get thee ready for Hestus. Duty is not burden.
Yeah, they're strengthening the walls over there. Shit, where's my
Hestus are not bowmen.
Can I garrison this wall? Guess not.
Upned bereth Arwaymen. Asteriath, Rathe Arwaymen.
This is either going to be a huge mistake or a really good idea.
Beoth Leafily on the Stirreth. Beoth Leafily
Oh, nope.
on the Stirreth.
Okay, bad idea.
And standard Speramen.
Let it be that your crossbows Yara on the waiting. Ich hear it up.
Hestes cometh.
Alunga nu, Ferret.
Men av armen secret. Here we go. Within Gangande.
Let's upgrade these guys because we got a lot of them.
Look at you ready, Freckis. Hartes Speramen. Be ready. Swote.
Safe to Hestes.
Oh, I do have people over here.
Every charn and 10 dead. Wooda is notable Matera.
Kanitas, stand in.
What of Surfer Shetton? Sterende off, so he said.
Not slipping. We have it for Estes.
Oh boy. Okay. I need to start getting these guys going.
Kanitas, another side. It's live to hear it.
Agrethus for Hestus.
No, Tulkas, it's live to hear it. Ut readeth no, Tulkas. The foe may off away 10 day. Let it us go, all of Kanitas yard. Servants. Let it us read it, Kanitas. You take it now,
Matilda's forces struck hard, destroying one of King Stephen's siege camps. King Stephen's army dwindled as Matilda's forces struck down another siege camp.
I probably should go get healed. Yeah, as much as I... Yeah, we're going to go get healed. There's no way. Let's go ahead and upgrade these guys too. My units need to get healed as much as I want to help these guys out.
Astiria! Brate, Hardwaymen!
I don't need much else. Actually, why would I even need siege stuff? I don't even feel like I would need that. Do that though. We'll upgrade that. Everything else is pretty smooth.
Hestus and odd bowman.
Yeah, all these units can just get healed.
Hestus cometh our way.
Yerwe for blood Dunbal.
Get to the ready for Hestus.
What will thou?
Right.
Get to the ready for to read it through, Tulkas.
Back here. That's why I know that he's healing.
Atlas. No, Tulkas. Set it, yeah.
Rather have all these units actually like healing than fucking just going out and losing them because I don't know what the hell's gonna happen next.
What beoth in Heston?
Yeah, they may, but
I'm really trying to break these walls.
Look, I'll be ready, Francis.
yeah, they may, but
I feel like that should be good enough, actually. I'm just gonna have reserves, like in the back here. Like I'm sure I could probably get more, but
Arthur Canitas Yard. Keepeth good fettle, Canitas.
Attendant new, Tulkas.
alright, let's have these guys go this way. I'll have you guys standing by. I ain't gonna fucking close enough.
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna send these guys back now, because I don't know if that's the
King
end.
Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men. To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
Oh boy. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
We are in fourth Gangende. Swath ahead. Yeah, I'm here at Hestus.
Dressen.
Hestus Kuchen, Arbemen. Step up to it, Arbemen. Which fourth Gangende? Handshake the fourth corner!
it's gonna be like a big ass siege, but looks like it's gonna be okay.
Matilda's men closed in and finally captured King Stephen.
Alright, we are good.
Matilda's forces had won the battle at Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not over yet.
Oh, nice. Okay, so there was an achievement for not letting the actual castle get broken into. Hell yeah. Okay, I guess I'm doing kind of better than I did yesterday.
Victory over King Stephen at Lincoln gave Matilda the upper hand in her fight for the English crown. But in the years that followed, fragile loyalties shifted, and under threat of capture, Matilda was forced to retreat. As her holdings in England came under attack from the king's army, it fell to her son Henry to keep Matilda's claim to the throne alive.
Damn. Okay, gotta hold another castle again. Let's see what I gotta do here.
Inside the strong stone walls of the castle at Wallingford, Matilda's men held firm against a brutal siege by forces loyal to King Stephen. King Stephen's army had constructed a fortified perimeter outside the castle, trapping Matilda's men inside. However, reinforcements were on the way from Matilda's son Henry. Her forces needed to hold the walls until they arrived.
Gotta survive 9 minutes. I gotta destroy their outpost.
Yeah, ready to done some work. Arita, what needeth work?
Hestes cometh, Arwemen.
Still don't know how to actually put my units on the walls here.
Beoth yard to Hestes, Tootfolk. You shall have it that he building it on.
Don't just do that.
Get it this weekend, Tootfolk.
Hoping to claim Wallingford, King Stephen's siege forces launched a renewed attack on the castle.
None of our men shall be his foot in this. It's to us who are
Leaders are set on ready. Speed to Tulkas.
We're to the gun. They that written no. See the Hestes.
Mater.
What the fuck? These guys were supposed to go out there.
Men av armies, his chopper, dead heads. It's Suaha Seliata.
Okay, do I have more villagers? I do. What needeth be on Arita? What needeth worker?
Speramen Yara. Min spera is Yara.
You'll then do that, read the note.
Hoping to crack the mighty stone walls of Wallingford, King Stephen's forces launched another attack.
Fin Hester.
Dress
What's
down,
he doing?
fail sleepily on the stairs.
What the hell
Roger, readeress.
Fin Hester. Renende Roka Snackeren.
Yara to Donza Worker. That building will be reparalled anon. Arita, what needeth worker?
Hästen kommer, Arwaymen!
How the fuck do I garrison the fucking walls?
Matilda's forces held firm against the attack, cutting down the enemy soldiers.
Boon for them.
Renende Roka Snackeren. Let us read it. Hesters for this reader.
See thing to work at. You'll then do that, read the note.
Boon for they off.
Readeress. Best as better.
Yet be Kiera Hestes.
See thing to worker. Holst it on.
Dresset jou, Arwayman. Asteria. Rate Arwayman. Is boon. Hestes kommer, Arwayman. Al Suisse, yes. Hestes en on for me.
What in the hell?
Yahweh Shebu.
Readeress is set.
That.
Arita, what needeth work? Up there, Bennett, Arwaymen.
Matilda's forces repelled the attack and held the castle.
It killed too fast. See thing to work at.
Is the boon check.
Readeress is left us reader. Snackeren. Utridende nu.
Don't I have
Hestes en on, Mormon. Asteria. Rate, Arwaymen.
this side's definitely why I need it soon.
Sperrymen, standeth and presenteth. Sperrymen, stirreth yow.
Men of armies,
Jefe meo, but
Yara. It's so essa.
It's Sperrymen, if the foot thirst.
Rideres Beostes, Travel Beodon. Yahweh sheath his boot.
Matilda's forces received word that Henry's troops were getting closer to Wallingford. Soon the combined numbers of the two armies could tip the scales in their favor.
Alright, let's upgrade these guys.
Qualum serveth shepherd.
Sartes, Sperrymen.
What needeth be undone?
Boa is Ibu.
Over there. On me. You're ready to done some work. Yeah. So,
You're ready to dump some work. In ham, onion way. Reaper railings on.
what shall each do?
And standeth better bay than yow arms his men.
Qualum serveth shepherd.
Going good.
At last, Henry's reinforcements approached Wallingford. United under Matilda's banner, the two armies were ready to engage Stephen's forces.
Shit. Okay.
Pierre Hestus. Upnen ferret Norway men.
Yerwe for blood Dunbar.
It's obey thine hiss.
Let's get some more reinforcements
See
real
they go work
fast. I need to make more houses.
You can have it that he building and on.
What needeth be undone? Build end day that, Rita.
See they to work.
Let's
build
just
that for
get
that.
those.
And see ye builded thing. What needeth be undone?
Damn it.
He could build it that for they.
Rita, what needeth worker?
Let's just
Ick'll
make
have
another
that
house
be
right
building
there.
and all.
Din Hestus?
What shall each do? Swope ahead.
Shit, where is always one?
Attendance, Sperrymen! What shall each do? That will I be all do. Sardes, Sperrymen! He ready! Yeah, servant.
It is Sita for Actus. Adita Yoda Artemis. All credit.
Spedimen Yar. Claude, this is Unfolward. Egret Tulkas.
Protect yourself.
What needed work and keep your feet on the river railings. You're ready to done some work. Reaper railings are not going.
Henry and Matilda's forces struck out at the besieging army, weakening the enemy's hold on Wallingford's perimeter. The enemy line wavered as Matilda's forces cut down the besieging army, clearing another section of the blockade.
This should be the last one. We're good. Doesn't even matter that they have the spearmen still. I think they just burned through most of their infantry anyways. Line and siege. Really hoping I don't have to do like another wave. I think I should be good.
Matilda's forces overwhelmed the enemy and cleared the castle's perimeter.
There's a final wave. Question mark.
What needeth Bayon done? Order is no.
What needeth be undone? Lock in they woods, or see they to work at.
Experiment! Get to be ready for it, shall they?
Oh, is this the final wave?
You take it, run for them.
They're about to just get ambushed. disappointing like final wave right there. Not gonna lie. Don't feel like that's the end though, because there's so much more map. Oh, never mind. I guess it was.
The joint forces of Matilda and Henry had thwarted King Stephen's siege of the strategic castle at Wallingford. After over a decade of conflict, Matilda's claim to
Guess
the
I'm really good
throne
at defending
was still
walls.
alive.
Oh man. You know, I think I'm still doing pretty terrible. I should be building villagers more often.
At Wallingford, in the shadow of the castle, Matilda's faction, commanded by her son Henry, proved it was still willing to fight King Stephen for the crown. But after 15 years of conflict, both sides had had enough. So, they made a deal. Matilda would surrender her claim to the throne on condition that when Stephen died, her eldest living son Henry would succeed him. A year later, he was crowned King Henry II and proceeded to grow the kingdom into the mighty Angevin Empire. But, once again, what the king had spent his life building, his own children were destined to destroy.
Jesus Christ. Every fucking time. Is that
King
really?
Henry II had 4 surviving legitimate sons,
Oh yeah, this is
and
the
he
one where they all
planned to
try
divide
to
up his
fucking kill
kingdom
each other
between them.
just to get, and then,
But
like,
they fought
broke fucking
bitterly for
the
dominance.
empire.
Against the odds, Henry's youngest son John became king. But King John was deeply unpopular.
I think this is where they like lost.
He lost
fucking
huge
France
swathes
and all
of the
that.
Angevin Empire gained by his father, then failed to reclaim them in expensive battles. Paid for by taxing his subjects. Eventually, England's barons could take it no more. They forced John to agree to a charter that restricted his power. The Magna Carta. But he went against his word. Furious, they rebelled, inviting Prince Louis of France to invade England. In 1216, Louis sailed to Dover and set his sights on taking this. Dover Castle.
God damn it, do I have to deal with another siege?
Held by forces loyal to King John, it was commanded by Hubert de Burgh. He described the castle as the key to England. He was right. If it fell to the French, so would the kingdom.
Another siege, fuck. This one's probably going to be even more brutal. Because there's hella layers, so I have a feeling they're going to make this fight way brutal. Unless I'm the one invading this, or breaking the siege. I'm either playing the French or I'm playing the British still, but I have a feeling I'm still the British. I know I have to put like actual like swordsmen up on the fucking walls too. I can't just have archers because they get slaughtered otherwise.
Asked to invade by the rebel barons, Prince Louis's French army launched an assault on the castle at Dover. Opening a crack in the outer defenses, the invading forces charged the castle walls. The garrison at Dover would meet the French with clenched fists and an iron will. Dover could not fall. Commander Hubert de Burgh rallied his men to hold back the French and defend the castle.
Okay, I need to get all that going.
Non-sled king. We have it best us.
Boon for they off.
Need these guys for sure.
Shapatoppe. Estes nu.
Right now it's just archers, but that will change quickly. Let's upgrade them. I have any more? I don't.
What needed to be undone?
Tolkes. Jouw knauwen en schenken bonddommen.
No Hestus.
Go!
Readerus. Untreated they know.
The archers take care of them. I'll just take care of that.
Cite Carina.
Men of armes, habi!
Boon for they off.
Men of armes, attracted for storm!
Readerus. Already. Readerus. Ready for Hestus. Let's go, my Hestus.
Every chest so soon!
While the castle's garrison thwarted the first French attack and prepared for a second, a new resistance force was building in the English countryside. A skilled bowman and fierce patriot, known as Willikin of the Weald, began to muster a resistance to the French invasion. Determined to keep the crown in King John's hands, Willikin would rally every available archer to the cause.
War of serveth shet. Ik ham verende nu. Hestes cometh, Arwemen. Jeppen. Yahweh sterende off, so I said. Arwemen, gongende is burden. Hestes and all steppeth to it, Arwemen.
Probably get these guys
Presseth jou,
here.
Arwemen. Boa is I have me bow. Verende. Qua of surfeth shet. Stirende of Sua is said.
Okay, I need to fucking manage this stuff.
You're ready to done some work here.
Let's
Echo
make another
have
one
I
of
that
you.
Marita, what needeth worker? He'll
Let's
build
make
a that
another
for
you.
thee.
Kiere, opnen verre, Arwemen. Poliende hestes. Boa is I presseth jou, Arwemen. Ich will. Hestes and on, Boamen. Asteria, brafte, Arwemen.
With his bowmen assembled, Willikin planned to ambush the French siege engines on their way to the enemy camp.
What shall each hear?
See they to worker. He'll happy that he build in anon.
Better is
Needeth
Yara.
be undone.
Shit.
He'll build a that for thee.
What need Marita? What needs it work?
What shall each do?
Ekel and Geen on the river railings no.
See they to worker. That building will be reparalled anon.
Appointed spirits, that will I beg with.
really need to
Hestes
figure out where
cometh
I'm
our way,
going
men.
here.
Sleepily on the stirrus.
Yara to Chapin. Going Shapende, news.
War of Sarah Shat. Heriende Hestes nu. Pierres Hestes steppeth to it, Arwayman. Asteriath, Rafne Arwayman. Each Arway hitteth, shared. Bailth Leafily, on the stills, and sweet, yes. Hestes cometh, Arwayman. Heriende Hestes nu. Suet the head. And sweet, yes. And sweet, yes. Glory be unto Sia.
Okay, they're doing good so far.
Yahweh Shatton.
Okay, got that going.
Harkeneth Aller. Unto Shapende.
Boy, Isimun.
See they to worker.
What else can I get here?
Pierre Hestes. Ik kan det du. Hestes en on, boermen. Opneem verder, Arwaymen.
Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Poliende Hestes.
Can I even get that way?
Ik kan det du. Bail sleepily on the stairs.
Feel like this is a bad idea.
Opneem verder, Arwaymen. Heriente Hestes nu. Steppeth to it, Arwaymen. Asteriath, Rafte Arwaymen. Sueth heta. Bail sleepily on the stairs.
Willikin's resistance force continued to grow, adding more skilled men to its ranks.
Come upon.
Vin Hester, Harlinus, liters me way.
Intendeth, Freck.
Befriend, Hester.
Glidande ne hurteth no one near a die.
Come on.
Fuste Tulkas, Hestes, dresseth jou Arwayman. Yahweh Shatton. is imbued. Hestes cometh. Finemuncus are standing. Hestes nu.
Okay, that's why, because there's swordsmen.
Arita, what needeth worker?
Wave and Sherton!
Build ende that Rita knew.
See they to work at. Till then they that rate to know.
Crossbows Yara on the way and he killed.
Shit.
Intendeth Frecus.
Any more sieges that I need to kill?
Foliende Hestes.
And seal ye builded thing. Ya ready to done some work at.
Min spera is Yara. He killed building for that.
Wow, dresseth thou highwayman.
Outstandeth Sperryman. Letteth be that jou arm Frecus man. Sperryman Yara. The
Hestes is imbued.
Ferende so
Hestes cometh arway I can do. Kiereth Hestes.
See they to worker.
What shall each do?
Sail forth.
Sperryman means
Okay,
standeth
one
and
of those right
presenteth.
there.
What shall each do? Kiss.
Arita, what needeth worker? Yare to dons if half on the way.
Hestes alone,
The French launched a renewed attack on the castle. But thanks to Willikin's ambush force, the enemy had been greatly weakened.
Leave the foot first, Frecus. Head what they are. Redende Roca Staccaran.
dresseth thou
Where are Sjöten?
Up then, Bennett, Arway men!
A Roger, reformer, Avery Coltons. Aimeth long crossbow, sworn that. Lift the foot first, the Frecus. Say you tender, on Natus. I cannot longer. Read the man, Lady Commander. Come on, midnight, Frecus. Have they ready?
With Willikin's archers weakening the siege from outside the castle, the garrison at Dover repelled the French attack. Willikin ordered his archers to resume their strikes on the French reinforcements.
Something to Shetton.
Boa is imbued.
Frecus, forward.
Yefe
Angry
male
Coltons. Hestes for Anne, that will be all done.
Away Shetton.
Okay, got that going.
Frecus hearken. Nu Hestes.
Suet they had.
Heriende Hestes nu. Al Suitha, yes. Till Dwindleth. Bereth. Heriende Hestes nu.
I should make more traders. I don't have enough gold. Fuck.
Fuse Tulkas. Hestes. Foliende Hestes. Ontifotas Bereth. Devotas. Beret. What needeth be undone?
Willikin spotted a group of English fighters engaged in battle with the enemy and rushed to their aid.
Al Suiza, yes.
Actually, that should be fine.
Each smart. He can't do.
It can do. Hestes come. Glidande ne hurteth no one near Adal.
Damn it.
Boa is Ibun. Al Suiza, yes. Glory be!
Okay, gotta start going back up here.
Glidande ne hurteth no one never Adal. Each me.
Intended new, Tulkis. Moving, get it busy.
Hestes and on, Boa men. Boa is Ibun. Here Hestes. Hestes Suez ahead.
Shit, I fucked up.
Dresseth Yauar, steppeth to it, our women. Hestes cometh, our can do. Hiereth Hestes.
Jonas Yari Todon, and of Artemis,
Quad of serveth ship.
Habebi Bo, Ferende.
Fuse Tulkes. Hestes.
Alright, while that's happening. Let's get a bunch of traders.
Freckes Haken. Nu Hestes. Nuthan. Cometh on. Tintwin left. Beret.
Okay, I think that's all for that.
Claw, this is a mickle matter. Ex behester, Ferret.
Arita, what needeth worker?
Freckers, intended for an endame in May.
What needeth be undone?
Those are defended, that's fine.
Jeppe mea but. Jeppe mea but. Boa is Ibun.
Alright, those are good.
What needeth be undone?
Yarwe Shettle. Quad of serveth Shettle.
These guys are healing, so that's fine.
Get is the Swinkin Toon folk. Not the 10-day shuffer way.
Yeah, it's gonna be like another minute, so I have
Hestes
good
in
enough
on
time
board.
to prep.
Each will. Asterias, Brafte Arwaymen.
Hestes for Anne.
These guys should be good enough for at least this siege.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just upgrade that.
Outstandard, Spereman. Spereman.
Stresset jou Arwayman. Bail sleepily on the stairs.
Oh, whoops.
Hestes and on, uppnäm Ferret Arwaymen. Pierre Hestes, sewers ahead.
What needeth Bayon?
Boa is the boom. Hestes kommer aboriente Hestes.
Spere is Yara. Spereman. Standard and presenter. Ferret. Spires nar Spereman. Appointed Spires. Each will do that. What shall each do?
Let's see.
Willikin's archers had decimated the French reinforcements. But undeterred, the French mustered what troops they could and launched another attack on the castle.
Damn, I lost Maximum Horseman already.
What needeth Bayon do? Arita, what needeth Worka?
The hardy English garrison held fast, refusing to let the castle fall to the French invaders.
Say to Worka.
Willikin rallied his archers to continue strikes on the weakening French.
Arita, what needeth working? That building will be ripper-railed enough.
Alright.
Intendeth Freckers.
Doing good, doing good.
Toon folk already ready. Also Shepete.
Anything else I
Hestes
need to
cometh.
attack? I don't see anything. Definitely need more of those. Let's just make more of those guys.
Freckers Haken, nu Hestes. Glidande ne hurters no never down.
Alright. Yeah, this is pretty chill for now. I ambushed a little too close.
And sweet, yes, sir.
They're going the other way.
I canna do. Foliende Hestes.
What will thou Heston? Somebody will not see they to work. You then did that right to know.
What needeth be undone? Buildende that Rita knew.
Men of arms of the Erwigan, Weben Gangande.
Clone, this is a mickle matter.
There's that.
Crossbowers, dress at weapons. Crossbowers, stir it yourself.
Have them over there.
Yeah, for me, a boat.
Oh, there's two coming this way.
Heriende Hestes nu.
Alright, there's one right after that.
Sia is Mina. Take to win the land. Better. And sweet, sir. Yes.
Moving. They need to hustle down here.
Luthan, come upon. Titwin left. Fereth.
I think army-wise I'm doing good over here.
Every John.
Oh, is that the maximum? I can only have 200? Have more than 200?
The Shulu do they
Oh,
make?
yep. Okay, that's the amount I can have.
Boy, isibu kana do. Heriende Hestes nu. And sweeter, yes. Foliende Hestes.
Well, not the way I wanted to, but hey, I'll take it, I guess. Okay.
Hestes for Anna
These guys
here.
can be right
Cover
here.
mid-May, Freckers.
Cease to Hestes.
Anything else need
If you
repairs?
angeen
That.
of the Reaper Rail, what needeth be undone? Reaper railings aren't ongoing.
Might as well.
Yeah, for me, suet they had.
Wonder if there's anything over
Suet
here.
they had. Heriende Hestes nu.
It's already cleared out most of that. I could probably just do whatever.
Fuse Tulkas. Glidande ner hurtas no one never down. Nuthak,
Anything
come
else
on.
going on around here?
It can
No,
do.
not really. Alright, we're just going to chill at the camp then.
Arita, what needeth worker? Reaper railings are an ongoing. Reaper railings are an
Yare to don some worker. That building will be Seathay to worker. I think
That
they
one
listen.
right there.
What needeth be undone? Ferende sua haste.
Actually, I probably could have put some there too, but... eh.
No hestas adon to
Yare to done some work.
The combined grit of the English garrison and Willikin's surprise attacks ensured that Dover hadn't fallen yet.
This is on Mick.
Now the English prepared to repel the final French assault.
Yeah, they can do shit with that. Man, I lost so many troops. That was almost bad. Almost bad.
The tenacity of Hubert de Burgh's loyal soldiers forced Prince Louis and the rebel barons to abandon their siege at Dover. And thanks to the efforts of Willikin's fearless archers, England remained in King John's hands.
Oh man. Siege after siege, man. Luckily I'm pretty good at these thanks to fucking Lord of the Rings, Battle for Middle-earth 2. Those
In the
matches
year
are
prior
always,
to the defense of Dover, King
great.
John's defiance of the Magna Carta had mired England in a rebellion known as the First Barons' War. Across England, barons broke ties with the crown and seized important cities, including Rochester. With his reign under threat, John deployed his forces to retake Rochester and capture the traitors.
Alright, well,